So here we have the Volkswagen Passat Estate on a 69 plate. So I'm going to start off by hopping inside the car and running through some controls in there first of all. Just briefly before we climb inside the car, I think it's well worth seeing the boot space. First of all, you can see we have reversing sensors. And then as you may well expect from an estate vehicle, plenty of boot space and 3 individually folding rear seats should you wish to increase this space even further. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. First of all, over on the far left-hand side, we have the coolant temperature gauge. We then have the rev counter, speedometer, and the fuel gauge. In the center at the bottom there, just to the right-hand side slightly, you can see the total miles for this car. They are 10,229. You can change the layout of these dials completely. So you've got a few different options. And then we're back around to the beginning again. You can also customize the information that's displayed in that central section. You've got various different menus available, including, as you can see, satellite navigation. So you can have your full color sat nav in the central display there, should you wish to. So any one of these that you want displayed there, you can have. And to do that is done with these buttons just here. We've got stereo controls over that side of the steering wheel as well. And then stereo controls continue on the left-hand side, along with cruise control. Once you set cruise control, you can hit this button here. This car is able to maintain its own distance between itself and the car in front, both speeding up and slowing down automatically depending on the car in front's speed. And then over in the center, we have the main touchscreen for the car. So you can access various things, your satellite navigation, of course, you've already seen that. It's a nice color display, very, very easy system to use. You can go back to the main menu from here. You'll be able to pair your phone off of here, and you can access your radio. So when it comes to the radio, we've got AM, FM, and DAB, internet radio as well. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do so via Bluetooth audio. And under My Media, you can save your own playlists, etc. in there. So back to the menu. If you hit the media button, you get exactly the same options as you just saw a moment ago when we were under the radio heading for the car. And then you've got various different bits of vehicle information and settings that you can adjust accordingly up here as well. Below that, we have dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger temperature, the driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. And when you're happy with those settings, that button will turn your air conditioning on. Same button to turn it off again, or hit auto. The car will then maintain the temperature you've asked for by taking full control of the fan speed for you and the direction of the air as well. You can hear it doing that. You can override that manually at any time you wish to and put it back on your own settings here. With a heated driver and a heated passenger seat, both of which have 3 heat settings each. Below that, we have some storage, a 6-speed manual gearbox. We start and stop the engine from this button just here. This will turn off and back on again your parking sensors for the car. And then over on the left-hand side, we can turn off the stop and start, and we can change the driving setup of the car as well. So up on the screen, if we get rid of the parking sensors a moment, you've got Eco, Normal, Sport, and Individual. And under Individual, you can customize all of those settings for yourself. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see this ULEZ compliant car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to call either of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.